This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network. You are watching HCAC volleyball at Rose-Hulman on the Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome to Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, the U.S. News & World Report's #1 engineering school in the United States that offers a master's as its highest degree for 18 consecutive years. Rose-Hulman, where you come to find yourself. Find yourself through personal growth, through personal development, through study, research, and invention. Rose-Hulman, your home for academic and athletic excellence. This game is presented by the Indiana Army National Guard.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us from the Holbert Arena in Terre Haute, Indiana, on the campus of the Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology for tonight's women's volleyball matchup between your Rose-Hulman Fightin' Engineers and the Earlham College Quakers. I'm Troy Wilsine, happy to be joined this evening by Coach Matt Jarvis. And Matt, we got a pretty good matchup tonight. Two teams that are sitting in the middle of the Heartland Conference standings. Earlham has already kind of solidified their place in the conference tourney come next week. Rose-Hulman sitting right in the middle of a mess of teams. Right now currently in 5th, so they're looking okay. But these next two matchups against Earlham and Hanover are going to be big ones. They really need to take them both.
They really do. They really do. Rose-Hulman needs to concentrate on just running the floor, keep the other team out of the system, and do what they do best, which is with Lily in the back row, she can really get that ball up to the setter, and they can go from there.
Rose-Hulman comes into tonight's play with a record of 11-11. They're 3-4 in conference play, but 4-2 here at home. Earlham, on the other hand, 12-14 on the season, 5-2 in conference play. As we mentioned, they are 3rd in the Heartland Conference, but only 2-5 on the road. And we look at the Quakers, and they're coming off 3 straight losses, all out of conference. It was in the Red and Green Invitational. That included a loss to Washington University out of St. Louis, who's ranked 7th in the country, and they were able to take a set in that match. So certainly a very good Earlham team. What do you think we're looking for the Engineers to take victory tonight?
If the Engineers can really stop their middles, they should be able to capitalize on getting some big points. If the middles are on their game for Earlham, they're going to be tough to stop.
It's certainly something to watch for tonight. It's also senior night here at Holbert Arena. 2 seniors on this young Rose-Hulman roster, Elizabeth Cannon and Sophia Harrison, lead the way tonight for the Engineers. A quick look at both of these young ladies. Elizabeth Cannon ranks number 13 in Rose-Hulman history with 821 kills, and she's added 77 blocks and 30 aces in 87 career matches. She is the 2021 Honorable Mention All-HCAC selection. She comes from Moraga, California, and is a physics major and sings the national anthem, which we'll see just here in a little bit. She sings it before every home match, and I must say she does a wonderful job. Sophia Harrison is our other senior, ranks number 11 in Rose-Hulman history with 953 assists. She's also number 15 all-time with 113 service aces. Harrison also has career totals of 482 digs and 56 kills. She's a computer engineering major and is a native of Conroe, Texas. She's appeared in 65 matches for the Engineers. We certainly wish them both well on their road after Rose-Hulman, but we're also excited to watch them here this evening. And before we get too much farther into tonight's action, we would like to mention that there will be some hardware coming home this evening to the trophy case here in Terre Haute, as the men's soccer team took the regular season championship in the Heartland Conference earlier today by fighting to a draw up at Hanover 0-0. That's enough for the Engineers to take the title. And we would also like to mention we will cover their first playoff match next Wednesday right here on the Indiana Sports Network. So a lot going on campus today. Matt, we've got the women's soccer getting ready to go across the way. They've only got a couple matches left. They're also sitting on top of the Heartland Conference. And then this Saturday, another game you'll see here on the Sports Network, the football team, and they're also leading the Heartland Conference. So no matter where you look, Rose-Hulman is tearing it up when it comes to the Heartland Conference. So we'll take a quick break, and then we will come back and take a closer look at Earlham.
If somebody's kind of on the fence of going into a recruiting office or just reaching out to a recruiter, I would absolutely encourage it, if anything, just for the information.
We have a lot of enlistment bonuses out there right now, upwards to about $20,000. If you're in college or you plan to be to college, this is a great choice for you because our organization, we look for students who want to go to college. We also have educational benefits where we pay up to 100% of tuition.
So what do we do before we cross the street?
We look both ways for cars.
No cars. All right, let's go.
But Daddy, why do you have to hold my hand?
To keep you safe. That's why we look for cars. I'm watching out for danger to keep you safe.
Daddy, who watches out for you?
Protect your family and loved ones with Micah Bonomo.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Yeah.
You're watching College Sports on the Indiana Sports Network, presented by the Indiana Army National Guard.
Welcome back to the Holbert Arena in Terre Haute, Indiana, for tonight's matchup between Rose-Hulman and Earlham. We're a little over 7 minutes from the pregame festivities getting underway. Troy Wilson and Matt Jarvis with you this evening, and we're certainly happy you've joined us. Before we get too farther, we'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight. Our presenting sponsor, the Indiana Army National Guard, and of course our pregame sponsor, as always, Culver's, Farm Bureau Insurance and Micah Bonomo, Great Dane Trailers, Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy in Brazil, Riddell National Bank, and York Automotive, who provides the transportation for the Indiana Sports Network. And they also have 5 locations across Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. So, Matt, we look at Earlham a little bit. They come in third in the standings, trailing Transylvania and Mount St. Joseph, who are both undefeated in conference play. And Earlham has already locked up the fact that they will host a quarterfinal match next Wednesday in the tournament. So when you look at their team tonight, you know, as you mentioned, the middles are going to be big for both sides. But we saw Rose-Hulman struggle against Transylvania. Their sets were a little too far back, and it seemed like they were setting Transylvania up for some easy kills. What, did you see Rose-Hulman coming up with a way to fix that problem tonight?
And that goes back to practicing, just making sure that the setter's lined up, her shoulders are turned to target. If she's not, then they're going to be off the net. If she's too far, they're going to go closer to the net. It could be a stuff block. They just really she needs to concentrate on just keeping her shoulders to target.
Should be an interesting show tonight. Of course, Rose-Hulman is led by their head coach, Rachel Delsey, in her 5th season here with the Engineers. She's got an overall record of 58-63, 20-23 in conference play, but they were the 2018 Heartland Conference Tournament champions. Earlham, on the other hand, they come to us from Richmond, Indiana, which is right on the Cincinnati, right over there by Cincinnati on the Ohio border, and they come in, as we mentioned, 3 consecutive losses, but they've won their last 3 conference matches. 12 and 14 overall. That doesn't seem real indicative of how the Quakers season has gone, though.
No, and obviously they've ran into some good competition. They've had some close matches. They're right there at 500 almost. They seem to have a really hard schedule that they've done well in and shown that they can play with top teams.
And it certainly, Rose-Hulman has had some tough competition too, but when you look at the schedule for Earlham, as you mentioned, it's been pretty tough top to bottom. And, you know, you kind of think maybe that prepares you a little better when you're getting towards postseason play. I guess we'll find out. Rose-Hulman's schedule has not been light by any means.
No.
But, you know, having watched the Transylvania match here a few weeks ago, a little bit of cause for concern. But two big matches here. They're coming off a win over Bluffton 3-2 on Saturday. You know, it's time to put together a run if you're the Engineers.
It is, and they're tied with Bluffton right now, one game ahead of Anderson, so they're right there in the thick of things.
So yeah, we look quickly at the HCAC standings. As we mentioned, Transylvania on top at 8-0, 20-5 on the season. Mount St. Joseph is 7-0. Earlham sits third at 5-2, and then you've got a mess as you've got Bluffton, Rose-Hulman, and Hanover all at 3-4. Anderson at 3-5. Manchester and Franklin not out of it yet. They're at 2-5, and then Defiance has had a pretty rough season. They're 0-7 in conference play, only 3-18 overall. So a rough season for them. But I mean, you've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams all vying for 3 spots going into the last week of play here. If you're a volleyball fan for the Heartland Conference, you can't ask for much more than that.
That's good competition all around. This is when it's time to shine.
So Earlham is led by head coach Lauren Horton. She's in her 8th season with the Quakers. They won their first ever Heartland Conference title just last year. She is also the Associate Athletic Director at Earlham, and she was voted the 2021 HCAC Coach of the Year, and it's been a pretty good run for Earlham against Rose-Hulman recently. However, overall, Rose-Hulman does lead the all-time series 20-10. Earlham has 3 consecutive wins, but they're only 4-9 here in Terre Haute. It was a straight set victory for the Quakers last year on their way to the title. So hopefully things will turn around tonight as we see the ladies taking the floor. We're getting closer to game time here. As we look at the upcoming schedule for both of these teams, as we mentioned, Rose-Hulman hosting Earlham tonight, and then they've got Hanover here at home on Saturday. Hanover's not a pushover either.
No, the Hanover has a good setter. She runs the offense well. She can push the ball to where she wants to. So Hanover is a good team.
And Earlham, on the other hand, they will be on the road for their final 2 matches of the season. I believe they are at Bluffton this Saturday, and certainly not an easy one. Bluffton, a winning record on the season. Rose, as we mentioned, did just defeat them last Saturday. So just a lot to play for tonight and Saturday. It's going to be fun to watch, and let's hope the Engineers can get off to a good start here tonight. As we mentioned, it is senior night, so if you're on campus, come on over to the Holbert Arena and support your 2 lady seniors. If not, well, I hope you're watching us here on the Indiana Sports Network. We're going to take a quick break, and then we will be back for the pregame.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
At Great Dane, we are proud to invest in our people and the communities we call home. We are hiring now for trailer assemblers and welders across the country. We need the makers, people who are ready to make a difference. We need you. Build something bigger for yourself and your family with great health benefits, advancement opportunities, 401k, pension, and more. Apply today at greatdane.com/careers.
This game is presented by the Indiana Army National Guard.
Today's first senior is Elizabeth Cannon. Elizabeth ranks number 13 in Rose-Hulman history with 821 kills and has added 77 blocks and 30 service aces in 87 career matches. The 2021 Honorable Mention All-HCAC selection from Moraga, California is a physics major and sings the national anthem at home games. Elizabeth is a member of the drama club, band, choir, orchestra, and Make It Happen on campus. Elizabeth is joined today by her father. Ladies and gentlemen, Elizabeth Cannon. Today's second senior is Sophia Harrison. Sophia ranks number 11 in Rose-Hulman history with 953 assists and stands number 15 all-time with 113 service aces. In 65 career matches at Rose-Hulman, Harrison also has career totals of 482 digs and 56 kills. The computer engineering major is a native of Conroe, Texas, and has appeared in 65 matches. Sophia is a member of the Chi Omega Women's Fraternity and the Paintball Club. Sophia is joined today by her mom, dad, and brother. Ladies and gentlemen, Sophia Harrison.
As you see,
and let's have a round of applause for this outstanding Rose-Hulman class of 2022.
See our two seniors being honored, Sophia Harrison and Elizabeth Cannon. Certainly going to miss them after the next couple. Let's hope it's more than a week, you know. Let's be positive about things. Starting off tonight against Earlham, we will see Elizabeth sing the national anthem here soon as the ladies line up on the end lines on both sides. We're just about ready to get to some action this evening. Certainly been a fun year to watch the Engineers. As we will take a quick break, you're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
It could be anyone. The star student, the all-state athlete. I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything. I found help, I found hope, I found recovery. I regained something lost.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstadter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service, dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
I'm All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor for York Automotive. York is my #1 pick for your next car, truck, or SUV. Shop from over 600 vehicles at yorkautomotive.com today.
You're #1 at York.
You are watching HCAC volleyball at Rose-Hulman on the Indiana Sports Network.
This game is presented by the Indiana Army National Guard.
There is a greatness inside of you.
Welcome back to the Holbert Arena. Troy Wilsine and Matt Jarvis with you this evening. As the national anthem just wrapped up, we're just about ready to meet the starting lineups for tonight's action. A few players to watch on Earlham. Recently, Maria Young has been very strong for them. She had 54 kills in 18 sets, only 24 errors last week. Jennifer Shamel, 5 digs a set, 7 aces in their last 3 matches.
Aaron Wagner, a freshman, number 6, Lauren Newcomer, a junior, number 8, Maria Young.
As the starting lineup for Earlham being announced, we'll get to that here in just a moment.
A freshman, number 14, Jasmine Meeker. a freshman number 21, Anaya Harrington. And the libero, number 2, Jen Schammel. Earlham is coached by Lauren Horton. And now the starting lineup for the Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers. A junior from Tulsa, Oklahoma, number 12, Kylie Rathman. A sophomore from Marshall, Indiana, number 13, Jillian Gregg. A junior from Centralia, Illinois, number 16, Allie Foltz. A senior from Moraga, California, number 19, Elizabeth Cannon. A junior from Lawrenceville, Georgia, number 21, Sophia Coop. A junior from Prospect, Kentucky, number 22, Kate Wood. And the libero, a freshman from Wichita, Kansas, number 1, Lily Ebright. The Engineers are coached by Rachel Delsey.
So there's your starting lineups for tonight's matchup. We're just about ready to get underway. And Matt, 3 times this year, Lily Ebright's been named the HCAC Defensive Player of the Week. For a freshman, she has played a huge role for the Engineers.
Yeah, Lily can serve the ball well. She passes the ball to target well. She's able to help run that offense to get it up to speed, to get the setter a chance to get the balls out to her hitters that she needs to get to.
We did notice in the last couple matches, she's been playing what I would call a little too far back. You'd like to see her move up just a little, but boy, she has really come along this season. Been super fun to watch and already making her mark here in Terre Haute. So just about ready to get underway with the first set. As for Rose-Hulman, it looks like both seniors will be starting this evening. Allie Foltz leads the team in blocks with 64. She's been very strong for the Engineers so far this year. Certainly a tough draw for senior night. You like to see a little easier competition. It's your last home game. So. As we are ready to get going, Earlham will be serving. That's number 3, Erin Wagner. And we are underway. A nice set and a good start for Rose-Hulman. As a beautiful set by number 16, Allie Foltz. Quick 1-0 lead. I believe that was Coop that put it over, Sophia Coop. As here's Sophia Harrison. That one's going to be just long, it looks like. Well, they did call it in. So 2-0 Rose-Hulman. I thought that was long.
I think they called a touch on that one.
Oh, okay. Oh, that one a little too close to the net there. So Rose-Hulman, a very strong start. Quickly up 3-0, and Harrison continues to serve. She's 15th all-time in service aces for the Engineers. As she sets, Coop fires. That one kept alive by Earlham. And that one sent long. That was number 21, Ania Harrington. It's now 4-0 Rose. We noticed those sets being pretty good so far for the Engineers.
They are.
That one's hard to catch up with. Fired across by number 8, Maria Young. As now coming into the match for Earlham, number 5, Akiko Tajima, and number 16, Skylar Murray. Murray, one of just 3 players for Earlham that are from the state of Indiana. As that one sent out of bounds. Kylie Rathbun. A little awkward on that exchange. 4-2, Rose-Hulman. Serving is Akiko Tajima. That one's into the net. Rose able to handle it. Ebright sets. Coop knocks it over. Albright can't dig that one out. And all of a sudden, Earlham has kind of caught their breath and come right back at the Engineers.
They're going after, on the serve receive, they're trying to either go deep, go long. They're mixing it up, keeping them on their toes. And then also what we talked about in pregame is we got to make sure those sets are there on the net so they don't do easy shots for them.
Rathbun sets, and a nice little dump there by Sophia Harrison. As coming in for the Engineers, number 24, Megan Corty. She's a freshman out of St. Louis. Coop now serving. That's a nice set. That one's hard to handle. Sydney Fuller sends it across. She's a grad student for Earlham. So a 5-4 Engineer lead. Harrison sets Coop way back when she sends that one over.
Good dig.
That one is long. Number 8, Maria Young, a little too much on that one. 6-4 Engineers as Kate Wood comes in for the first time tonight. Junior out of Prospect, Kentucky. We also see Ellie Harshany, another freshman, coming in. You know, it gives you a lot of confidence. You've got all these underclassmen coming in and playing such a big role this season. It really makes you feel pretty good about the upcoming couple of years.
Yes, the future looks bright for Rose-Hulman with the upcomers coming up and doing what they need to do.
6-5 Engineer lead. Here in set number 1, Harrison sets. That one's kept alive, softly sent over. Harrison sets. That one is going to be out. So we're knotted up at 6. We will give you updates as we get them from the women's soccer, as they are once again playing for the HCAC regular season championship tonight. Kate Wood sends that one into the net. It feels like a 2 championship kind of day to me. Let's hope so.
Sounds like it.
Rose-Hulman gets that one right back, 7-7. As Jillian Gregg is back to serve. As we mentioned, I mean, she's just a sophomore from Marshall, Indiana. Went to nearby Park Heritage.
And she does a lot for Rose-Hulman. She doesn't come off that floor. She's an all-around player. She gets the job done.
Cordy sends that one a little long. 8-7 Quakers early on is coming in for Earlham. Number 6, Lauren Newcomer, just a freshman. And number 21, Ania Harrington, another freshman. There's only 3 seniors on the floor for Earlham. So these two squads, as they look, may be going at each other for the next 2 or 3 years here.
Yeah, looks like it, because they are both young, as you said.
And both pretty respectable seasons. Earlham 3rd in the conference, Rose-Hulman 5th. Rathbun will serve. And that's going to be an ace as they can't handle it over there. I think that was Maria Young. So Kylie Rathbun with a service ace. Earlham, one of the late arrivals to the Heartland Conference. They just joined in 2010 on the volleyball side. Albright digs that one out. Boy, that was a nice set. However, Rose able to keep it going. Cannon. Got quite a rally going here. Cannon once again sets. A lot of soft touches at the net right now. Wow, that was fun to watch. That was a long one. Boy, oh boy. Rose-Hulman comes out on top in that exchange. I catch myself being a fan every now and then. I'm just sitting back watching what's happening. So.
It's an exciting sport. Once you see a rally, it just makes it more momentum for each side. It's more stress, but then it gets it better and better.
Nice block at the net by Cannon. Rose-Hulman up 11-8. Rathbun serving. She is one of the upperclassmen, a junior. As that one goes off Cannon, out of bounds. So 11-9 as number 12, Sydney Fuller, comes back in for the Quakers. That's the libero, number 2, Jen Schammel. That one goes off Schammel, then behind the bench. So a 12-9 Rose-Hulman lead, as now Ebright will serve. If Rose-Hulman can advance to a 3rd or 4th seed for the tournament, they will host a match here in Terre Haute. As back to serve for Earlham. Like Maria Young, that was sent across. Libero can't handle it. 13-10 Rose. Sophia Harrison will now serve. Seniors playing a big part so far this evening.
Has a lot of aces on this season so far, but that one's just been a little wide.
A little long on that one. Tajima back in, as well as Skylar Murray for Earlham. They mentioned they're from Richmond, Indiana, about 3 hours from Terre Haute. Harrison able to pop that one over. Look out. That's a nice set. Earlham able to handle it. And that one blocked. Still alive. There we go. Wow. Allie Fultz got the initial block there. Earlham fumbled with it for a while. We've got a 14-11 Rose-Hulman lead. You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
There is a greatness inside of you, a passion, a strength, a determination. So embrace it. Embrace the greatness that you bring to everything you do. Embrace the idea that you can do work that makes an impact, work that keeps the country moving forward and our economy strong. Because not everyone has what you have. And that's exactly what connects you to all of us at Great Dane. There's greatness inside of you. Are you ready to embrace it?
Saturday, November 5th at the Zora Shrine Theater. Spend an evening with country music legends. Labor League presents Lone Star.
Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you.
With Dina Carter on the Surf Pro stage.
Strawberry wine.
Get your discounted tickets today at Casey's General Store or Eventbrite.com. Lone Star with Dina Carter, Saturday, November 5th at the Zora Shrine.
This game is presented by the Indiana Army National Guard.
Welcome back to Terre Haute. Troy Wilson and Matt Jarvis with you this evening from the Holbert Arena. Rose-Hulman leads 14-11 over Earlham here in set number 1, as Sophia Coop is back to serve for the Engineers. So far, so good.
It's looking good.
Coop fires it across. Nice block. However, that one punched across. I think that was number 3. That's Aaron Wagner, a senior for the Quakers.
That's a hard cross-court shot to defend. She just came, thumb down, went right for that 10-foot line. Great location.
Followed quickly by an ace for Sydney Fuller. 14-13 Engineers. Boy, that's a nice little dump there. Allie Foltz. Now Foltz will serve. A little bit of momentum you felt like was building there for Earlham, but Rose-Hulman able to stifle that. So Ebright gets a breather. That one's long. Seen Foltz with a few blocks so far this evening. She leads the team. She had 64 coming into this evening. Harrison sets. That one, I think it got the floor before she got it up in the air. So Rose-Hulman with a point as Cannon comes back in. It is senior night, not the last home match, however. They will host Hanover on Saturday. Oh, that was a close one. Cannon fires it across. She had the right idea. A lot of open space back in the corner.
Yeah, if you can get those balls to drop in there, that's a great shot. That was close.
Newcomer and Harrington back in for the Quakers. Harrington is one of the freshmen for Earlham. It's a nice set, and that one fired across Megan Corty. That's what I mean. You see some of these freshmen are huge role players for Rose-Hulman this season, and as we already mentioned, it's pretty encouraging for the future, but boy, oh boy, it's just more impressive every week. Rathbun will serve. Soft little shot there by Harrington. Foltz keeps it alive. It goes to Cannon. Nice cross-court shot. Elizabeth Cannon. It's now 18-15, Rose-Hulman. Cannon's done an excellent job of kind of catching a glimpse of where the openings are, as Ebright sends that one long. But boy, her placement tonight has been really nice.
Very smart volleyball being played. Earlham's doing it too. They're finding the open holes, but ooh, that was good too.
Nice little dump there by Jillian Gregg. As coming back in for Rose is Allie Foltz. 19-16. See if Rose-Hulman can keep this going, close out the first set. Ebright will serve. It's a nice set for Foltz. And we've got the block. Number 16, Allie Foltz. Oh, she's a force to be reckoned with at the net. We'll take a quick break and be back for the end of set number one. You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
We're the Browns, and this is our account. Our relationship with Riddell really began when we were kids, so when we started our business, it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Riddell's provided all of our financial needs for both personal and business, and we could not be happier with the level of service that we're provided.
Riddell National Bank has helped us grow our business so that we can help grow our communities with the core values that we both share. If you're looking to grow your business, Riddell is your best option.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why We're not number one, you are.
We're not number one.
You are.
You're number one at York.
You're watching College Sports on the Indiana Sports Network, presented by the Indiana Army National Guard.
Welcome back to Terre Haute. First set, Rose-Hulman leads Earlham 20-16, and it's been very complimentary volleyball being played so far.
It's been a fun game to watch so far. It's the rallies are there, the aces are there, the huge blocks are there. Everything's coming together. It's a great game to watch so far.
Yeah, it's been really fun so far in the first set. Lily Ebright will serve. And that one just stays in. It's a nice shot. Number 21, Ania Harrison. She's done an excellent job so far this evening for the Quakers. As Erin Wagner will serve. She is a senior, one of the few. And she sticks it into the net. I believe that's the second error of the night for Earlham. Rose-Hulman with 4. We saw a lot of errors in that Transylvania match. Granted, Transylvania will kind of force you into a lot of that. But
I think Coach Delsey is serving aggressive tonight to keep them out of system. She's serving them deep, making them forced to go back. I think that she's doing a good job of playing that way.
Harrison sets. Allie Foltz with a nice little cross-body shot. Boy, the ladies at the net tonight, Allie Foltz and Elizabeth Cannon mainly, have been outstanding so far.
Playing some great heads-up volleyball.
Harrison back to serve, 22-17 Rose. Sent over, that's going to be a point for Earlham. I think it went off the hands of Sophia Coop. As we see Skylar Murray come back in, along with Tajima. And Tajima will serve. She's a sophomore from Honolulu. Harrison keeps that one alive. Off the hands of Greg and out. 22-19 now, Rose-Hulman. We've got another timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
While I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
So what do we do before we cross the street?
We look both ways for cars.
No cars. All right, let's go.
But Daddy, why do you have to hold my hand?
To keep you safe. That's why we look for cars. I'm watching out for danger. To keep you safe.
Daddy, who watches out for you?
Protect your family and loved ones with Micah Bonomo.
Closing in on the end of the first set, it's 22-19. Rose-Hulman leads Earlham. Earlham will be serving. It's been a very hotly contested first set. It's pretty even so far. You look at the stats and not much in it from either team so far. As Tajima will serve. Harrison sets. Rathbun to Harrison. Holt's a little far out. And that one knocked over. I think that was Wagner. Some of those numbers are hard when they get some folds in there.
They are.
Hard to tell. Sorry, that was Maria Young that put that one over. Tajima still serving. Boy, that was a nice little dig in the back. Harrison sets for Foltz, and it's a little long.
That was a close ball. I thought that was surely in, but
yeah, it looked good. 22-21 Rose. Rathbun keeps that one alive for Harrison. Oh, Foltz just over the net. Still going.
Capitalize on this ball.
There it is. Allie Foltz sends it through the middle. 23-21. As Corty comes back in, Ebright will serve. Or excuse me, not Ebright, that's Sophia Coop. And I think she was out of bounds when she touched it there, so it is now set point for the Engineers. Coop, a junior out of Lawrenceville, Georgia, serving for the first set. Got some net on it. Ebright digs. And that one is put away by Megan Cordy. Rose-Hulman takes the first set, 25-21. We will be right back for set number 2. Thank you for watching the Indiana Sports Network.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Yeah.
There is a greatness inside of you. A passion, a strength, a determination. So embrace it. Embrace the greatness that you bring to everything you do. Embrace the idea that you can do work that makes an impact. Work that keeps the country moving forward and our economy strong. Because not everyone has what you have. And that's exactly what connects you to all of us at Great Dane. There's greatness inside of you. Are you ready to embrace it?
You are watching HCAC Volleyball at Rose-Hulman on the Indiana Sports Network.
Treatment for those with mental illnesses and addiction issues has evolved over the years.
In the late 1960s, Indiana's mental health system began to take shape.
From 1971
to 2021,
Hamilton Center has touched the lives of thousands of people in central and west central Indiana.
We are committed to the latest therapies
to improve the quality of life for those with mental illnesses.
Treatment works.
Recovery is possible.
And thank you, Indiana.
It could be anyone. The star student, the all-state athlete. I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything. I found help, I found hope, I found recovery. I regained something lost.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools.
We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
This game is presented by the Indiana Army National Guard.
Welcome back to Terre Haute, Indiana. 25-21. Rose-Hulman takes the first set over Earlham. Troy Wilsine and Matt Jarvis with you. And Matt, the two seniors played a pretty big role in that first set.
Yeah, Liz Cannon is second right now with 3 kills going in. She's hitting well. She's getting a lot of reps in there. Sophia, she's doing a good job keeping that ball to the hitters that need to get the job done.
Yeah, Allie Foltz has played a big role so far too, playing real big up at the net. It's been a fun one to watch. Quick update, about 20 minutes in, over for the women's soccer team versus Hanover. Still knotted up at 0. Again, that's a battle for the Heartland Conference regular season title. So we'll hope the Lady Engineers can take care of business over on the pitch this evening. But back inside the Holbert Arena, we're just about ready to go. Set number 2. As the ladies get fired up out there, Sophia Harrison will be serving to begin the second set. Rose-Hulman coming off a long match against Bluffton. They won 3-2 on Saturday. And Harrison sends that one long.
We're seeing a lot of serving errors right now by Rose-Hulman, but the aggressive servings really helped them out the last set. They kept Earlham on their toes. The setter was moving a lot. They had to actually fight for every point.
Just a 103 hitting percentage by Earlham in the first. And that one stays in. Does a good job of catching the corner. I think that was number 3, Aaron Wagner on that one, a senior out of Amarillo, Texas for the Quakers. Not a lot of power on Tajima's serves, but boy, she's had a lot of success back there so far. As that's a nice block. I believe it went out though. Skylar Murray blocked it out of play. It's 2-1 Quakers. As Megan Cordy comes back in. And Coop will serve. Caught Harrison out. As for the first time, we see Ellie Harshany into the game for Rose-Hulman. She's a 5'9" freshman from Pensacola, Florida. Yet another one of those freshmen we've been talking about. As there's an error. Number 12, Sydney Fuller sends it into the net. 3-2, Quakers lead. So now a 4-2 Quaker lead. So you got to keep the errors down.
Sometimes it gets a little out of hand.
Albright digs for Harrison across to Cordy. Wow, good job there, keeping it in play by Harshany. Here's a chance for Rose. Oh, we got a double hit, and that'll work. Number 22, Kate Wood. Here comes Cannon back in.
Rose-Hulman's doing a good job of getting a touch on almost every hit. That slows the ball down, gives the defense a chance to get in a position to make a good play.
There's now another error there by Jillian Gregg. It's 5-3, Quakers lead here in the second set. There's Harrington back in. Ah, nice little shot there. Kate Wood softly over the middle.
That's a good job of sticking with the play. She reached higher, seemed like she got a little higher just to get a touch on that ball to get it on the other side.
There's been a lot of deception at the net with Rose tonight. I noticed that a lot more this evening than in previous matches.
Well, I think they got to get the ball moving everywhere just to keep Earlham on their toes.
So far, so good. That one's in. Cannon once again. The seniors coming up big tonight as now we're knotted up at 5. So far, 7 service errors for the Engineers. You'd like to see that number stay right where it is. Another one. The announcer's curse. Rathbun sends one long. It's a nice set. That'll work out. Cannon fires it across. Allie Foltz back in, and Ebright will serve for the Lady Engineers. Ooh, got a fight at the net here. Thought they might have caught that twice, but I guess not. There's a chance for Rose to get something going. And that was just out. Looked on the line to me.
That looked on the line to me.
Aaron Wagner will serve now for Earlham. It's one of those sets just a little far back, but Earlham a little out of sorts, and Young puts it into the net. Sophia Harrison will come back in. We are tied 7-7 here in the second set. 20 kills so far for Rose, just 12 for Earlham. Oh, they get one back there, Ania Harrington. Eight, 7. Just a quick reminder, we will be here on the Indiana Sports Network Saturday from Rose-Hulman for the final home football game. Come out and support all the seniors over on the gridiron, as it's senior day for them. As that one scampers off the net and out of bounds, off the hands of Sophia Kook. Once again, Tajima back to serve.
She's got a tough serve. It moves a little. It has to move a lot for the way they are passing it. So that ball will just move everywhere. There we go.
That was beautiful. Allie Foltz fires one through the middle. Nice set by Harrison. Rose-Hulman staying right with Earlham here. Another error. That one's put in the net by Kook. 10-8, Quakers lead. Harshini back in. He's playing deep with Ebright. Serving for the Quakers is Sydney Fuller. Ebright, Harrison sets. Wow, Harshini keeps that one alive. Hey, a beautiful shot. Number 24, Megan Cordy.
Great placement.
Found the hole there as Kate Wood comes back in. Wood very strong for the Engineers up at the net so far tonight. As Foltz will start us off. That's a nice block, and it'll work out. There's Kate Wood. Now 10-10. Yeah, I think Earlham's doing what we were talking about Rose having a problem with. All their sets are just a little too far back.
A little bit. The setter's having to move a lot more than she should have to.
Harrison chases that one down. Hard to recover from that. Harrison tracked it down, but couldn't really get back in position there. That's just bad luck. Serve goes off the net and falls across. It's now 12-10 Quakers. Back to serve number 8, Maria Young. Harrison sets.
That's a good set.
It's Kate Wood.
And
there's the block by Wood. I think Greg might have had a piece of it too. 12-11 as Elizabeth Cannon comes back into the ball game. And Greg will be back to serve. An opportunity for Rose, Ebright. And Earlham able to keep it alive. Ooh, right at the net, flipped over by Cordy. Earlham able to recover. As that one is the senior, Elizabeth Cannon.
I like the no call by the official. He saw both of them in the net. He decided just to let it play out.
That's Greg serving, and that'll be an ace. Jillian Gregg. Third service ace of the night for Rose-Hulman. I keep looking at the hitting percentage for Earlham, and it just keeps dropping. We're now hit .086.
Oh, there's a kill for him.
Yeah. Not much Kate Wood could do with that one. 13-13. As Lauren Newcomer comes into the game, and she will serve. Newcomer, another freshman out of Tomball, Texas. Nice set, Cannon fires. And a nice block. And that one a little too strong off of Corty. 14-13 Quakers. Boy, this has been a hard-fought match from the get-go.
Yeah, they're trying to get every point they can get. They're fighting hard for everything, both teams.
And that one is out. Yep, that'll be a Rose-Hulman point, so another error. Rathbun checks back in along with Sophia Coop. You can tell the intensity's kind of ratcheted up here as we get towards the end of the season. I'd like to thank all the fans for coming out this evening, too, on senior night. There's a good chance for Earlham, and it pays off. Anita Harrington. 15-14 Quakers. See if Rose can do something. Nice little jump over there. Number 13, Jillian Gregg. Caught Earlham off guard. To thank a few of our sponsors, the Indiana Army National Guard, and of course Culver's, which I went to before I came here, and it was fantastic.
I had it this weekend. Oh, good up.
Ebright, nice dig. Little out of sorts on this one, almost paid off. Off the net, Rose still with an opportunity. It's a double hit, so it'll be 16-15 Quakers.
Both teams are really going for it right now. Nobody's letting up.
10 blocks for Rose-Hulman, 0 for Earlham. That one sent across. Allie Foltz is having a night. Great job by Foltz, as now we're tied up at 16 once again. Foltz 7 kills. That leads the way so far tonight for the Engineers. Ebright, a good dig there. That's going to go out of play, though. just can't quite get over the hump here in the second set. Foltz with 7 kills, Cannon with 6, Wood with 4, and Cordy with 3. Harrison sets. Rathbun able to get that one. Harrison dumps it over.
Rose-Hulman's picking the right times to tip.
Great job by Sophia Harrison on that one. As Cordy checks back in, 17-17. Sophia Coop has had some struggles on the serve lately. This one's decent. Another one. Wow. Jillian Gregg.
And I figured Earlham would call a timeout.
Yeah, the momentum's going against them here. Rose-Hulman leads 18-17. We'll be right back. You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
I'm All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor for York Automotive. York is my #1 pick for your next car, truck, or SUV. Shop from over 600 vehicles at yorkautomotive.com today.
You're #1 at York.
Saturday, November 5th at the Zora Shrine Theater. Spend an evening with country music legends. Labor League presents Lone Star.
Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you.
With Dina Carter on the Surf Pro stage.
Strawberry wine.
Get your discounted tickets today at Casey's General Store or eventbrite.com. Lone Star with Dina Carter, Saturday, November 5th at the Zora Shrine.
This game is presented by the Indiana Army National Guard.
Welcome back to the Holbert Arena. Troy Wilson and Matt Jarvis with you this evening. I'd like to quickly thank some of our sponsors, Farm Bureau Insurance and Micah Bonomo, Great Dane Trailers, the Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy in Brazil, Bell National Bank, and York Automotive. As always, we appreciate all of their support in helping us bring you the action here from Rose-Hulman. It's an 18-17 Engineer lead. I believe this is the first time they've held the lead here in the second set. It's been neck and neck the whole way.
Well, Rose started out tough with the 4 or 5 serving errors in a row, got down a little bit right away. Hitters have kept them in the game.
As that one's going to be knocked across. Earlham keeps it alive, though.
Good pass.
Harrison sets, and that one's long.
Just wide.
A little too much on that one from Foltz. Serving for the Quakers is Sydney Fuller. She got in the net. I believe that was Cordy. I think we've got another timeout on the floor, so we'll take one with them. You're watching Rose-Hulman volleyball.
We're the Browns, and this is our account. Our relationship with Riddell really began when we were kids, so when we started our business, it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Riddell's provided all of our financial needs for both personal and business, and we could not be happier with the level of service that we're provided.
Riddell National Bank has helped us grow our business so that we can help grow our communities with the core values that we both share. If you're looking to grow your business, Riddell is your best option.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1. You are. You're #1 at York.
You're watching College Sports on the Indiana Sports Network, presented by the Indiana Army National Guard.
Back at Rose-Hulman, it's a 19-18 Earlham lead here in the second set. Sydney Fuller gets ready to serve. Very hard-fought match so far. Yeah, but I can't get to that one. Now a 2-point Quaker lead. Quick update from the soccer field. The Lady Engineers have a 1-0 lead at halftime in the battle for the Heartland Conference. As that one sent long. No!
Oh, there's a touch on it.
Thought it was long. Somebody got a piece of it. Harrison quick to point that out, and it's a 20-19 Quaker lead. Allie Foltz will serve now for Rose-Hulman. Foltz can't handle that one. 21-19. Good job up there at the net. That's Skylar Murray, a sophomore out of Centerville, Indiana. And there's a block. Aaron Wagner, and I think it was Liv Kirk got a piece of that one. We've got another timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
If somebody's kind of on the fence of going into a recruiting office or just reaching out to a recruiter, I would absolutely encourage it, if anything, just for the information.
We have a lot of enlistment bonuses out there right now, upwards to about $20,000. If you're in college or you plan to be to college, this is a great choice for you, because our organization, we look for students who want to go to college. We also have educational benefits where we pay up to 100% of tuition.
So what do we do before we cross the street?
We look for ways for cars.
No cars. All right, let's go.
But Daddy, why do you have to hold my hand?
To keep you safe. That's why we look for cars. I'm watching out for danger to keep you safe.
Daddy, who watches out for you?
Protect your family and loved ones with Micah Bonomo.
You're watching College Sports on the Indiana Sports Network, presented by the Indiana Army National Guard.
It's a 22-19 Earlham lead here in the second set. See if Rose-Hulman can make a late charge here. Harrison sets. Cordy will fire that one across.
Here we go. We got to use this.
Harrison sets again for Cordy.
That
That one's
set
up
up
over
by
the
that
middle, and it. Yep, that one's going to be good. Megan Cordy.
Rose-Hulman really needed to stop that run that Earlham was taking.
Cordy with her fourth kill of the night. 22-20. As Greg serves. This ball's a nice block. But, as I said, Kate Wood's done a really good job tonight up at the net. That one goes long. Let's see if Earlham can save it. They do, but that one launched over the line. 22-21, Rose-Hulman with the momentum.
That was a good hustle by Akigo to get that ball up.
Here's Greg. Let's see if the Engineers can keep it rolling. Another nice block. Kate Wood's done just a great job up there tonight. Sebright sets for Cannon. A little dump over the middle, and it falls. 22-22. So a quick three-point blast and a timeout for the Quakers. You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
There is a greatness inside of you. A passion, a strength, a determination. So embrace it. Embrace the greatness that you bring to everything you do. Embrace the idea that you can do work that makes an impact. Work that keeps the country moving forward and our economy strong. Because not everyone has what you have. And that's exactly what connects you to all of us at Great Day. There's greatness inside of you. Are you ready to embrace it?
You are watching HCAC volleyball at Rose-Hulman on the Indiana Sports Network.
You're watching College Sports on the Indiana Sports Network, presented by the Indiana Army National Guard.
Nearing the end of the second set, we are knotted up at 22. It's Jillian Gregg serving for the Engineers. A lot of momentum here, Matt, back on the Engineers side.
There is, and as long as they can keep their serves in, they're kind of nickel and diming them a little bit. There's another kill.
Elizabeth Cannon is having a wonderful senior night. Boy, oh boy, has she been on fire. A lot of power behind that. 23-22, Rose. Softly sent across. Here's an opportunity. Gregg sets. Oh, it's just a little tap by Cannon. Gregg once again setting for Cordy, who dumps it over the middle, and it falls. It's now set point for the Engineers.
Rose-Hulman seem to find Earlham's holes there. They're starting to tip. They're doing a good job.
22-19 was the score. Now 24-22. Rose-Hulman has flipped the script.
Both teams have timeouts.
As Jillian Gregg will serve for the second set. Boy, that was close.
That's good serve.
Sent across, up at the net, Gregg. Kate Wood keeps it up. Nope. Oh, did she get into the net?
I thought there was a touch on that.
24-23 Rose. As Lauren Newcomer comes back in along with Ania Harrington for Earlham. So Earlham will serve.
Rose needs to concentrate on this pass.
Earlham can't handle it, and that's going to do it for set number 2. Rose-Hulman up 2 sets to none. 25-23 the score in that one. You're watching Rose-Hulman volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
Treatment for those with mental illnesses and addiction issues has evolved over the years.
In the late 1960s, Indiana's mental health system began to take shape.
From 1971
to 2021, Hamilton Center has touched the lives of thousands of people in central and west central Indiana.
We are committed to the latest therapies to improve the quality of life for those with mental illnesses.
Treatment works.
Recovery is possible.
And thank you, Indiana.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstadter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
Saturday, November 5th at the Zora Shrine Theater. Spend an evening with country music legends. Labor League presents Lone Star.
Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you.
With Dina Carter on the Surf Pro stage.
Strawberry wine.
Get your discounted tickets today at Casey's General Store or eventbrite.com. Lone Star with Dina Carter, Saturday, November 5th at the Zora Shrine.
You are watching HCAC volleyball at Rose-Hulman on the Indiana Sports Network.
We're the Browns, and this is our account. Our relationship with Riddell really began when we were kids, so when we started our business, it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Riddell's provided all of our financial needs for both personal and business, and we could not be happier with the level of service that we're provided.
Riddell National Bank has helped us grow our business so that we can help grow our communities with the core values that we both share. If you're looking to grow your business, Riddell is your best option.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1. You are. You're #1 at York.
You're watching College Sports on the Indiana Sports Network, presented by the Indiana Army National Guard.
Hard-fought match so far for the Engineers, but they lead 2-0 over Earlham. And Matt, that was pretty impressive. What a comeback at the end of that one.
That was a great comeback. They stuck hard with their guns. They kept on just driving that ball to Earlham. They really placed the ball well. So I think that's what led to the end of the game.
Allie Foltz and Elizabeth Cannon both with 9 kills on the evening. Kate Wood has 6. Megan Cordy has 4. For Earlham, Maria Young leads the way with 9. Skylar Murray with 5. So let's see if they can keep the momentum rolling here into set number 3. This would be a huge win if the Engineers could pick it up
great
tonight.
Playmakers tonight.
Yeah.
They really are. They're leading this team like they should.
Oh yeah, Cannon and Harrison have been just out of this world so far. Nice to see all the fans in attendance this evening. If you've never been to a match here or a basketball game here in the Holbert Arena, it's a pretty neat setup they've got here. It's not like any other gymnasium you're going to see.
Beautiful gym. Rose-Hulman's did a good job investing in the students. They've state-of-the-art facilities.
Certainly do. You've got the windows overlooking the beautiful football field out there. We are underway in set number 3. Boy, that was a heck of a block there. Sydney Fuller and Katie, I think that's Katie Connors, sent that one right back where it came from. Nope, I'm sorry, that's number 8, Maria Young. See if Rose can get it back. Set a little far from the net. Ooh. All out of sorts on that. That'll even things up at 1. As we mentioned, Rose-Hulman comes in 5th in conference play. Top 6 make the tourney, so a win is crucial if they can get one tonight. Nice set. Beautiful kill. Number 12, Sydney Fuller, the grad student out of Shoreline, Washington. She's been hard to handle up there.
It's hard to defend somebody that quick.
This is Fuller's 3rd kill. Hitting percentage of .667. Oh boy, Earlham came out pretty focused here to start the 3rd set as Aaron Wagner fires one across. See if Rose-Hulman can gather themselves. Harrison sets, that'll work, Allie Foltz. 3-2 Quaker lead. Megan Cordy back in. And Coop back to serve. And that one put into the net. That is the 11th service error of the night for Rose-Hulman. Ebright will start things off. Harrison a little dump.
Good block touch there, able to pop it up.
Got to get that one over. Harrison sets. Cordy fires. Earlham recovers. Ebright, nice job keeping it in there.
They got her turned around.
Time. Seemed like something upset you on that one.
It's just how they threw that ball. She was running. She couldn't get stopped in time to get back. It was a tough play.
Yeah, they had Ebright spinning in circles back there. 5-2 Earlham. Nice block. And
Good
Corky
spot.
shoves one across. There we go. Megan Cordy, the freshman out of St. Louis.
Just
Here
what
comes-
Rose-Hulman needed to get back in this thing a little bit so they didn't get too far out of hand.
Yeah, that was a momentum shifter there. Kate Wood back in. Sally Foltz will serve.
Good
Oh,
out.
nice dig
Good
there by
go.
Foltz. Harrison thought she had an opening back there. Foltz can't save that one. 6-3 Earlham. Ebright back in. 3-time Defensive Player of the Week in the conference this season. Right at the net, Harrison to Greg. Wood throws it across.
Back row.
That gets Earlham out of shape. Sent across. Ebright up front to Harrison. Boy, they've got the Quakers off balance. They just can't quite take advantage of it. Oh, that was put into the net by Greg.
That was a good defensive rally, though, but both defenses were fighting.
Yeah, Earlham looked like they were done for a couple times there, but Rose-Hulman not able to get one across. We've got a timeout on the floor. It's 7-3 Earlham. You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
If somebody's kind of on the fence of going into a recruiting office or just reaching out to a recruiter, I would absolutely encourage it, if anything, just for the information.
We have a lot of enlistment bonuses out there right now, upwards to about $20,000. If you're in college or you plan to be to college, this is a great choice for you because our organization, we look for students who want to go to college. We also have educational benefits where we pay up to 100% of tuition.
So what do we do before we cross the street?
We look for ways for cars.
No cars. All right, let's go.
But Daddy, why do you have to hold my hand?
To keep you safe. That's why we look for cars. I'm watching out for danger to keep you safe.
Daddy, who watches out for you?
Protect your family and loved ones with Micah Bonomo.
You're watching College Sports on the Indiana Sports Network, presented by the Indiana Army National Guard.
Welcome back to the Holbert Arena. Corey Wilson and Matt Jarvis with you this evening. It's 7-3 Earlham, leading in the third set. Rose-Hulman up 2-0. See if the Engineers can form a comeback like they did in the last set. That one drops across. Oh, no, I guess it was out.
Line judge reversed her call. She called it in at first and then let it go.
So it's now 8-3. Gordy gets that one stuffed.
Good play.
Good Kate Wood to send one through. Nice night so far for Kate Wood, a junior from Prospect, Kentucky. 5'11" in there. She's one of the taller girls on the team. Ebright digs that one out.
Very good set.
Greg sets. Cannon fires, and it can't be controlled by Schammel. Now 8-5. This is what Rose needed. Now they got to keep it rolling. Greg did a great job serving in set number 2. She's had a couple errors this evening. Oh, that one gets away. There's a service ace.
That gets Rose-Hulman right back into this game.
Well, down by 5, now 3 quick points, and it's an 8-6 lead for Earlham.
Another tough serve by Greg.
Oh.
Ooh, net call.
Yes, she did
Point
get into the
Rose.
net. The Engineers catch a break. Better lucky than good sometimes.
That's right.
Take it.
Another ace.
Boy, oh boy.
Greg is serving tough. Looks like
Shamble.
Earlham's going to take a timeout.
Yeah, Shamble's been a little lost on the last couple. It's now knotted up at 8. You're watching Rose-Hulman volleyball.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
There is a greatness inside of you. A passion, a strength, a determination. So embrace it. Embrace the greatness that you bring to everything you do. Embrace the idea that you can do work that makes an impact. Work that keeps the country moving forward and our economy strong. Because not everyone has what you have. And that's exactly what connects you to all of us at Great Dane. There's greatness inside of you. Are you ready to embrace it?
This game is presented by the Indiana Army National Guard.
Back to the action in Terre Haute. Jillian Gregg serving for the Engineers. We're knotted up at 8 in set number 3. And that one fired across. Earlham will take the lead back. That was coming in for the Quakers. Number 6, Lauren Newcomer. And number 14, Jasmine Meeker, a freshman from Danville, Illinois. Not sure we've seen her yet this evening.
I don't think we have.
Gregg sets. Cannon has that one blocked. Now Ebright will set for Cannon. Little, can't get it over.
Just a little bit more.
It's now 10-8 Quakers. Let's hope Rose can hang with them here. Don't want to dig yourself another hole.
Rolled off the top of the net.
Now 11-8 Earlham. The Lady Engineers soccer team still leading 1-0. Greg will set this one. Cordy fires. Pretty good shot there.
The block touch, way to slow it down. There we go.
That was nice. That'll work. Kate Wood. Good set by Greg. Kylie Rathbun coming back in along with Sophia Coop. Remember to head on over to campus Saturday. Senior day over at the football field, and of course the ladies volleyball team will be in action. It'll be their final home game of the year. They host Hanover, and there could be a lot riding on that one. First of all, you got to take care of business tonight. They trail Earlham 12-9 here in the third set. Greg pushes that one over. Cannon got a hand on it. Rathbun to Greg. Kate Wood. That one off the hands of Greg.
They're starting to use Maria Young a lot more as a back row attack, and she's being effective for Earlham.
Yeah, she's been tough all year. She's got 12 kills on the night, double anyone else on the team. That one long, though. Rose-Hulman will take control, trailing 13-10. Ebright will serve. Let's see if Lily can get us going.
Good serve.
Big taps it back to Rathbun. That was a nice set. Rathbun keeps it going. And into the net. Oh, kept alive by Greg.
Ouch.
That one's long. That one's long, a little too strong. Off the hand of Jasmine Meeker. 13-11, Quakers. Eberite, a freshman out of Wichita, Kansas. She has been a force on the back line for the Engineers. She fires that serve a little too far.
She knew it right after she hit it, too. I saw her face.
11 service errors for the Engineers now. Hey, we'll take one right back. That's the 6th error from Earlham. Senior Sophia Harrison comes back in. Sticks it into the net. Boy,
yep.
Messy stretch here.
2 in a row.
Let's see who can dig deep. They've been a really hard 2 sets for the ladies on both sides so far.
It really has. A lot of unforced errors by both teams.
Let's see fatigue starting to wear in. You wouldn't think so, but you never know.
Yep. That's a good shot.
Right at the net. Foltz does a good job fighting it off. Rathbun. Nice job of keeping that one up. Harrison couldn't do anything with that one. 16-12, Earlham. Yeah, Maria Young has really led the Quakers lately, and she's doing so here in the 3rd set. We'll be right back. You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
Treatment for those with mental illnesses and addiction issues has evolved over the years.
In the late 1960s, Indiana's mental health system began to take shape.
From 1971
to 2021,
Hamilton Center has touched the lives of thousands of people in central and west central Indiana.
We are committed to the latest therapies
to improve the quality of life for those with mental illnesses.
Treatment works.
Recovery is possible.
And thank you, Indiana.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools.
We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstadter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
You are watching HCAC Volleyball at Rose-Hulman on the Indiana Sports Network.
You're watching College Sports on the Indiana Sports Network, presented by the Indiana Army National Guard.
Back in Terre Haute, set number 3. Rose-Hulman trails 16-12. Troy Wilson and Matt Jarvis with you this evening. It's been a pretty entertaining match so far for sure.
It really has. Oh, there you go. Finally, we can stop to it.
Sally Foltz. See if Rose, been a game of momentum here.
It really is.
Back and forth.
Volleyball, I feel, is 90% momentum.
Let's see if Rose can keep it going. Here's an opportunity. Harrison sets for Foltz, and she fires one. That was a nice set by the senior Sophia Harrison. Harrison leads the team in assists coming into the night. Earlham a little out of sorts here. Foltz sets for Harrison. Back over to Megan Cody. Beautiful shot.
Way to capitalize on that. Free ball coming over. Great shot to the corner.
Perfect placement. 16-15. Earlham only up by 1. There's another error. Sophia Coop, that's the 13th service error. There's Harshini back in. Boy, the hitting percentage for both teams has just kind of dropped here lately. It's got 189 for Rose and just 133 for Earlham.
If Rose can keep their hitting percentage up, they should do just fine.
I'll tell you what, Harshini's made some pretty good digs back there
She
tonight.
really has.
Hasn't played much, but she's been effective when she is in. That's a good shot by Gregg. We'll see if Earlham can save it.
Use this ball.
Harrison sets. Cannon puts one into the corner. Or excuse me, that was Allie Foltz, I believe.
It was Allie.
Kate Wood coming back in. Good shot there by Foltz. (17-16). Rose only trailing by 1. Foltz serving. 6-foot junior out of Centralia, Illinois. That one got away.
Good
Let's see
hustle.
if they can
Good
keep it
hustle.
in. Good chance for Rose. Cordy.
Open net.
That one's going to tie it up. Megan Cordy big from the far corner in this set.
Kate Wood did a great job of pulling a blocker, so it was a one-on-one on the left side. That fake she did, perfect.
Foltz serving. We're knotted up at 17. Oh, boy. Big kill by Liv Kirk. It's a junior out of Cardington, Ohio. Haven't seen her in there a whole lot tonight, but good kill there. Cordy, a nice little push over the middle. Abright, a nice dig. Sends it into the stands.
Another kill by Liv Kirk.
19-17 Quakers. Kirk 5 kills. See if Rose can grab the momentum back. Cordy with an opportunity, and it pays off. Rose-Hulman closing in on a chance to seal the deal here, only trailing by 1. Cannon comes back in. Jillian Gregg will serve. The dump over the middle. Rose recovers. Cordy to the corner, but just long. Remember, Earlham 5-2 in conference play. They will host a quarterfinal match next week. They're already set. Third place pretty much locked up for them. They're not going to catch the first 2. Shouldn't drop any farther. Rose-Hulman, a lot to be gained or lost with a win or loss here tonight. Cannon short arms that one. 21-18 Quakers.
Rose-Hulman's out of timeouts right now. They've got to stop it themselves on the court.
Newcomer will serve. She's a freshman. It's set by Gregg. Cordy fires off the hands of Newcomer. That'll work. So far on the evening, Allie Foltz with 11 kills. Cannon and Wood both with 10. Cordy with 6. Rathbun now serving. Kirk, boy, she's
good up by Lily. That was great. There you go.
Kate Wood, perfect placement. 21-20, Earlham. Oh, that was a nice shot. Jasmine Meeker found a hole.
I thought Earlham was going to do something like that. I saw the coach whisper to her, so I knew something was going to happen.
Pretty good sign. Something's coming.
Yep.
22-20 as the libero Shamel will serve. That's a good set. Foltz. Oh, Wood whiffed on it. Got the net, I believe. 23-20 now. Well, you know, the things we noticed Rose was weak on coming into the match, they've really, you can tell they've worked on it. They look a lot better than
they really do.
Let's see if they can make a run. That was a nice dump over the middle by Gregg.
Good block touch.
Look out. Into the net. Meeker couldn't do anything with that one. 23-21 now. Rose-Hulman kind of clinging to life here in the third set. They do lead 2-0. Ebright serving.
Little discussion between team captain and the head official.
Not sure what's going on there.
They're trying to get an over the net call, go up sometimes, and if that hand goes over the net a little bit, it's fair game. So she's trying to talk him into saying that Rose was over the net. But it's
Can't
not
help to plead your case.
Yeah, you plead the case, but it's not definitive enough for them to reverse the call.
We're in the third set here in Terre Haute. 23-21. Earlham leads. Still some discussions going on. Looks like we are ready for play. Ebright serving. We got Cannon, Coop, and Allie Foltz up at the net. Rathbun can't dig it out. It's now set point for the Quakers. Back to serve Aaron Wagner, senior out of Amarillo, Texas. Set by Greg. Cannon pushes it across. Good opportunity here for Earlham.
Right side.
And that's going to do it for set number 3. Earlham will take it 25-21, so a fourth set on the way. You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
Saturday, November 5th at the Zora Shrine Theater. Spend an evening with country music legends. Labor Lake presents Lone Star.
Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you.
With Dina Carter on the Surf Pro stage.
Strawberry wine.
Get your discounted tickets today at Casey's General Store or Eventbrite.com. Lone Star with Dina Carter, Saturday, November 5th at the Zora Shrine.
This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network.
We're the Browns, and this is our account. Our relationship with Riddell really began when we were kids, so when we started our business, it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Riddell's provided all of our financial needs for both personal and business, and we could not be happier with the level of service that we're provided.
Riddell National Bank has helped us grow our business so that we can help grow our communities with the core values that we both share. If you're looking to grow your business, Riddell is your best option.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1. You are. You're #1 at York.
This game is presented by the Indiana Army National Guard.
Back at Rose-Hulman, the Engineers lead Earlham 2-1 as we head to set number 4. Troy Wilson and Matt Jarvis with you this evening. Thanks for joining us. And thank you to the Indiana Army National Guard, our presenting sponsor for this evening. And Matt, that was a hard-fought third set. Rose-Hulman coming up just a little bit short.
They did. They both fought, and it's been a great game so far. I don't think either team's given up a point if they can't.
It's kind of neat in between periods there. Lily Ebright, the freshman, right in the middle of the circle, leading the team.
I noticed that.
That was pretty cool. She got everybody laughing and fired up there, and let's hope it pays off here as the Engineers will serve to start the 4th. That's one of our seniors, Sophia Harrison.
They can cut down their serving errors. Be a different ball game.
Yeah, they do have 13 service errors on the night. Certainly has hurt the Engineers.
Nice
block, Allie Foltz. That's a good start. Allie Foltz sends it right back where it came from. Sophia Harrison will remain back to serve for Rose-Hulman. Good serve there, and that one's pushed across by Foltz.
That's a high IQ play right there. She saw that everybody was pulled in, just put it right there in front of the 10-foot line.
There you have a look at our seniors tonight. Elizabeth Cannon and Sophia Harrison. They have both played absolutely phenomenal this evening. There's Harrison. She sets. Earlham able to keep it going. And that one is in. Good shot there.
It looks like Earlham's going to continue going to Maria Young. She's been a constant for him.
Yeah, Young has definitely led the way for the Quakers tonight. 14 kills now. .256 hitting percentage. Yeah. Notice Rose just an .091 hitting percentage in the third set.
Falling for a double.
And that'll knot it back up at 2. If you're just tuning in, the men's soccer team won the Heartland Conference regular season championship earlier today. And the ladies soccer team is about 20 minutes from doing the same thing. There's a good shot, Sophia Coop. You get into this fall time of year here at Rose, and it always seems like there's 2 or 3 teams vying for some kind of title. It's super fun around here. Wow, that was a nice little push across there.
We haven't seen Earl run too many trick plays like that. That's the first time they've done that this match.
Yeah, we've seen Liv Kirk play pretty big up there at the net. She's got a lot of power. And Jasmine Meeker's done well up there too. Harrison tries to sneak one over. Uh-oh, that could cause some trouble. Rose, good job of getting back. And
There's
Gregg puts one through. Jillian Gregg. Now a 4-3 lead, and Kate Wood comes back in. We also see Harshini back in there. Allie Foltz serving. That's dig by Foltz. Well, Foltz doing a good job of kind of spelling Ebright back there.
It's always fun to watch a middle dig in the back row and then staying for serve.
That'll be a point for Earlham. Not exactly sure what happened there.
Called somebody in the net. I'm not sure who, though.
Ebright back in. 4-4 early in the fourth. Harrison sets for Cordy. Oh, that one falls across.
Earlham just can't get that up.
Not a lot of height for Earlham. When you look at the roster here, you only see one girl that's 6 foot, and she hasn't played all night. So
Is that a service ace? I think it was.
not many this evening. Harrison
There's another one.
4. Working out all right. 7-4 Engineers. As Jillian Gregg is back to serve. Got another discussion over here. Oh, we're just waiting on a substitution, I think.
It looks like she's got blood on her knee.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, boy. The last match against Transylvania, we saw one of the line judges bleeding all over the place. So that was a new one.
I bet.
That's the libero for Earlham. Jen Schammel, she's a senior out of Columbiaville, Michigan. She's going to get bandaged up real quick. So Rose-Hulman feeding off that momentum again. Couple quick aces and now a 3-point lead.
I hope they're talking about in their little huddle right now to keep this momentum, keep this style of play we're doing. We're moving the ball. We're doing a good job. If they can keep that momentum going through a couple more points, Earlham will be forced to call a timeout.
Got Cannon and Wood in there, along with Megan Cordy, Ebright, Jillian Gregg, and Ellie Harshany in there right now for the Engineers. Our upcoming broadcast here on the Indiana Sports Network. Saturday we'll be with you as the Engineer football team hosts Defiance for their final home game. It is senior day, so if you get a chance, come on out. And then next Wednesday, a huge afternoon and evening is playoff soccer here on campus, as the men and women will both be hosting HCAC tournament games, and you can catch both of them right here on the Indiana Sports Network. Back to the action in set number 4.
Good block.
Kate Wood got in there with Cordy. Another good block by Cannon. Gregg sets. Cannon, a little drop over the front of the net, and that'll fall. Boy, Elizabeth Cannon's just having fun out there tonight, you can tell. That's her 7th kill. Gregg serves.
Good up.
Yeah, Cordy did a good job. Ebright softly sends that over. Oh, a little dump over the middle. Good job there by Wagner. It's now 8-5, Rose-Hulman. As coming back in for the Quakers, our newcomer and Harrington. That's newcomer back to serve. Gregg's gonna set. There's Cannon once again.
That's a beautiful set. Perfect height. Great timing by the hitter.
As we've mentioned several times, they're all right there at the net tonight. A lot of good opportunities for the Engineers. It's paying off. They have a 4-point lead. Rathbun now serving. Oh, that was a little much from the back row of Earlham. That one's going to be long, so Rose-Hulman now with a 5-point lead. That's the largest lead we've seen from either team all night. 10-5 here in set number 4. And that one's sent long by Rathbone. Well, you mentioned it a little while ago. A lot of service errors.
A lot of service errors. They're a lot less than this set, but still some.
So fixable things, at least. That one gets away from Newcomer.
Rose is starting to have some fun right now.
They really are. They seem to have a lot more energy.
Yeah.
Ebright serving. She seems like kind of a little spark plug back there for the Engineers.
She really does. Great block.
Yeah.
Way to read that ball at the net.
Cannon and Foltz getting in on that one. And we've got a timeout for Earlham. It's 12-6, Rose-Hulman. You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
If somebody's kind of on the fence of going into a recruiting office or just reaching out to a recruiter, I would absolutely encourage it, if anything, just for the information.
We have a lot of enlistment bonuses out there right now, upwards to about $20,000. If you're in college or you plan to be to college, this is a great choice for you because our organization, we look for students who want to go to college. We also have educational benefits where we pay up to 100% of tuition.
You are watching HCAC volleyball at Rose-Hulman on the Indiana Sports Network.
There is a greatness inside of you, a passion, a strength, a determination. So embrace it. Embrace the greatness that you bring to everything you do. Embrace the idea that you can do work that makes an impact, work that keeps the country moving forward and our economy strong. Because not everyone has what you have, and that's exactly what connects you to all of us at Great Dane. There's greatness inside of you. Are you ready to embrace it?
Welcome back to the Holbert Arena. Rose-Hulman trying to knock off the defending conference champion Earlham Quakers. They're not too far from doing it. Up 12-6 here in set number 4. Been a really fun match to watch. Allie Foltz, she's had a huge evening. Rathbone, a good dig, but that can't be handled there. He couldn't get to it. Rose-Hulman has several errors tonight, but overall they've looked a lot better than the previous matches.
I agree.
Earlham has won 3 straight conference matches over Anderson, Franklin, and Defiance.
There's touch.
And that little drop shot, nobody knew who wanted to go for it there.
Sort of miscommunication on that play.
12-8, Rose-Hulman still in charge here. It's Aaron Wagner serving for the Quakers. Cannon puts one across. A little far from the net, but it worked out all right.
She swung hard at it, aimed high, tried to hit the hands, knowing she was out of position, and it came away with a kill.
Cannon with 7 kills on the evening.
There's an ace.
All right. 14-8 Rose. Sophia Harrison, one of the 2 seniors we're honoring tonight. Ebright sends it to the front line. Harrison sets for Foltz, and it's good. 15-8. One more look at our seniors there. Elizabeth Cannon and Sophia Harrison. A big night from both of them.
Those 2 are having a great senior night. You can't ask for more, really. They've played hard. They've done what needed to be done. Put the ball away.
Certainly a special night for both of those ladies. Harrison with 23 assists tonight. Of course, she led the team coming into this evening. She will, of course, stay the leader. She's been huge, setting up Foltz and Cannon. There's another one.
There's a good swing.
And that'll work. This time she sets up Jillian Gregg. 16-10, Rose-Hulman.
Speaking of Sophia Harrison, she has 2 service aces tonight, so that's 115 now in her career. That's impressive.
It really is. She was 11th all-time in assists coming into tonight. I'd have to get the list in front of me to see if she can climb that anymore, but you think she's got a pretty fair shot at cracking the top 10.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then she was 15th in service aces, so maybe an opportunity to move up even more. Certainly has left her mark here in Terre Haute.
Got a few more games. Oh, there's a good. Yes.
Now 18-9, Rose-Hulman in command in set number 4. We've got a timeout. You're watching Rose-Hulman volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
So what do we do before we cross the street?
We look for ways for cars.
No cars. All right, let's go.
But Daddy, why do you have to hold my hand?
To keep you safe. That's why we look for cars. I'm watching out for danger. To keep you safe.
Daddy, who watches out for you?
Protect your family and loved ones with Micah Bonomo.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness. Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland. Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
This game is presented by the Indiana Army National Guard.
Welcome back to the Holbert Arena. It's 18-9. Rose-Hulman leads Earlham here in set number 4. Kind of taking command here in the last 10 minutes or so.
If they can keep the pressure on Earlham. There you go.
Cordy will fire that one across. Wagner sets. And once again, there's Maria Young. Boy, she is strong.
Really is. She does a good job.
Down with 16 kills tonight. Sydney Fuller back to serve. It's 18-10 Earlham. Or excuse me, 18-10 Rose.
That's a 4 call.
Yep. That'll work. 19-10 now. Rose-Hulman closing in as Kate Wood will come back into the match. Unfortunately, Hanover has scored against Rose in the soccer match. Only about 5 minutes left. If that ends in a draw, then Hanover will be the Heartland Conference regular season champs. That one sent long. Off the hand of Foltz, so 19-11. Ebright back in.
All right, Maria Young's serving now. She's out of the front row. I look forward to come out of the back row, hitting, going strong.
Cordy sends one across. Let's see if Rose can take advantage here. That was a nice shot. Jasmine Meeker. Another one, just a freshman.
She's tough. She's made some good plays tonight.
This is just everywhere you look, there's freshmen making plays on both sides. That one gets some net. Ebright digs it out. Harrison sets. And that one might get away. Harson, he keeps it in. But fired into the net. Not much you can do. Megan Cordy. 19-13, and Rose is going to take a timeout. That's a good timeout. You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
Treatment for those with mental illnesses and addiction issues has evolved over the years.
In the late 1960s, Indiana's mental health system began to take shape.
From 1971
to 2021, Hamilton Center has touched the lives of thousands of people in central and west central Indiana.
We are committed to the latest therapies to improve the quality of life for those with mental illnesses.
Treatment works.
Recovery is possible.
And thank you, Indiana.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood drugstore to a modern pharmacy, offering prescriptions and medical equipment with old-fashioned values and unparalleled service. You can even step back in time and visit Lynn's Soda Parlor
here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
You are watching HCAC Volleyball at Rose-Hulman on the Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome back to Terre Haute. We're in set number 4. It's 19-13. Rose-Hulman leads Earlham. And Matt, it's closing in on it here. If there's one thing you can say about Earlham, not real aggressive this evening.
They haven't been too aggressive, especially this set. A couple good plays here and there, but really they've been pretty timid.
See if Rose-Hulman can close this thing out. Jillian Gregg. Wow, there's Liv Kirk once again.
Speaking of being timid, really Rose's defense has outshined them so much that they're not letting anything drop, that it's just, I think it's showing timid.
It's a nice serve back there. Cordy fires one across. It's a little long. 19-15, this lead has dwindled down.
Rose trying to find that 20th point.
Yeah, it was 18-9. Harrison sets. Wood fires one to the back, and oh boy, Akiko Tajima wishes she would have let that one go. Bit of a mistake getting hands on that one. 20-15, Rose. Gregg will serve. Cannon back in. Nice serve over the middle. Liv Kirk once again.
Yep.
It's her 8th kill of the night. It's back to serve for the Quakers is Mallory Cox, a sophomore from Indianapolis. Albright gets it up to Gregg, who sets for Cordy.
In the net.
And that one's into the net. 21-16. The Engineers can feel it now. Rathbun coming back in, as well as Sophia Coop. 5-point lead for Rose-Hulman, trying to close this one out. They won the first 2 sets. Earlham fought back for a 25-21 win.
There you go. That's
with the ace. She puts one into the net and it falls over.
That's frustrating, but point's a point sometimes.
Hey, you take what you can get.
Yep.
It's the 10th service ace of the night for Rose. Rathbun will serve, just 3 points from putting this one away.
Keep him out of the system. There you go.
Ah, boy. Good job there by Sophia Coop. 23-16.
Earlham out of timeouts.
Feel like they're getting a little tight over here.
A little bit.
That's a nice set. Ah, dumped across. Good job by Liv Kirk. Stay alive. 23-17 now. Earlham will serve. Jen Schammel. Here's Cannon, and she puts it across off the hands of Harrington. It is now match point for the Engineers, 24-17. Lily Ebright will serve. Let's see if the senior Cannon can put one away on senior night.
That's right.
Ebright serves. It's a set by Wagner. Boy, that was a nice job there. The kill by Harrington. 24-18.
Harrington's pretty powerful.
She really is, and she's good at finding space.
Yep.
Wagner serving for the Quakers. Greg will set. That one put across. Earlham in a bit of trouble. Harrington sends it back. Here's Ebright. Up to Greg. Cannon! Off of her hands, and that's going to do it. Rose-Hulman wins 3-1 on senior night. Cannon puts it away. What a night for the Engineers. They take the first set 25-21, set 2 25-23. They lose the third 25-21 and then come back with a huge fourth set, defeating the Earlham Quakers 25-18, as we mentioned, for a 3-1 win. And boy, oh boy, just one regular season match to go, and Rose-Hulman picks up a huge win. Great night for the Engineers. They will move to 12-11, so it puts them over 500 on the season. They move to 4-4 in conference play, and 5-2 here at home. Earlham drops to 12-15, 5-3 in conference play, and they are just 2-6 on the road. So it's been a struggle for the Quakers when they have to leave Richmond. But I'll tell you what, Matt, that was a pretty fun match to watch all night long.
That was a fun match, especially for the seniors. I was really happy that they got to have a great night. They both played well. They both made some great plays. They led the team. They were doing what seniors are supposed to do.
Yeah, it was certainly a good night for both of them. Elizabeth Cannon and Sophia Harrison, I feel like we called their name all night long, but you know what? They deserve it after the career they've had here in Terre Haute. Looking at a few of the stats that kind of jump out at you, 61 kills for Rose, 46 for Earlham. The one thing they got to work on, a lot of errors. We mentioned it throughout really the third and fourth set. The third set was a messy one, but they did a great job recovering in the fourth.
Correct.
So, certainly look forward to you joining us this Saturday for the football game here at Rose. It's senior day over there. I forget how many seniors they got. It's a heck of a lot more than 2. So we hope all of you can come on out. The weather's supposed to be really nice. And if you can't make it over there, or if you want to stay indoors, come over here and watch the volleyball team as they're going to host Hanover in their final regular season match. They are looking pretty good to make the tournament now. Unfortunately, we do have a final from the soccer field, and Hanover came to a draw with Rose-Hulman tonight. That means Hanover wins the regular season title. However, the tournament will start next Wednesday, and the Engineers will host. We'll have it right here for you. The men and women both hosting here in Terre Haute next Wednesday night. We hope you can join us then. It's been a pretty fun night here, Matt, and I thank you for joining me. You know, your final impressions of what was a pretty fun evening here in the Holbert Arena.
It really was. And Troy, I thank you for having me. It was fun, and I wish the best of luck to Rose this Saturday against Hanover to try to get in that tournament.
Yeah, that won't be an easy one. Hanover sits 6th in the conference right now at 3-4, so it's certainly winnable, but they got to bring the energy they brought tonight.
They really do. The fourth set, the energy was way up there. Obviously, they had a huge lead, but they got to play that way all match.
Well, once again, thanks for joining us. Certainly a fun night. We'd like to quickly thank our sponsors. Our presenting sponsor, the Indiana Army National Guard, Culver's for sponsoring our pregame show, Farm Bureau Insurance and Micah Bonomo, Great Dane Trailers, the Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy in Brazil, Riddell National Bank, and York Automotive. We would like to thank our camera operators for tonight's action, Kanan Harper, Nathan Cowan, and Sebastian De La Rosa. Our video technician is Keith Lawson, and our producer and director, Tony Harper. I'd like to thank once again Matt Jarvis for joining me tonight. I'm Troy Wilsine. This has been a production of the Indiana Sports Network, LLC. Thank you for watching.
This game is presented by the Indiana Army National Guard.
This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network.